I love all kinds of movies. I love good movies. I sometimes love bad movies. But what I can't stand are movies that critics go crazy for, movies that win a bunch of awards, but in my opinion are very mediocre. Which is why today we're going to break down the overhyped horse manure that is American Beauty. 1. The friend is right. The boy next door is probably a serial killer. He films the family next door without their permission. He creepily writes the neighbor girl's name on her lawn in fire, which is felony arson. And to top it all off, he actually says he watched a homeless woman freeze to death, and instead of offering to help in any way or call 911, he decides to make a snuff film out of it. 2. The main character is not a very good person. He threatens to blackmail his boss by making up a story about sexual harassment so he can get severance pay. Think about how despicable that is. He's completely willing to ruin that man's life when he rightfully got fired for writing a report about how much he hates his job. And then there's his creepy obsession with his daughter's best friend. In the last scene, when he pulls off her pants and sees her topless, we're supposed to think he's some great guy because he doesn't follow through on copulation. But honestly, are we supposed to believe that that girl wouldn't be incredibly damaged by that experience looking back? And how far removed are his character's actions in that movie from what Kevin Spacey did in real life to that young boy? It's gross, and it's not fitting behavior for the protagonist. 3, I don't think it's very well written. I remember when I first saw the movie, I thought Chris Cooper's character was only pretending to be gay, to see if Kevin Spacey was gay and seducing his son. And that honestly strikes me as a much better ending and motivation for shooting Kevin Spacey than what the movie actually is saying, which is that guy really is gay. And it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so he's been closeted all these years, and not only is he going to come out, but he's going to come out to the guy who he thinks is paying his son for sex. And also, the idea that homophobia stems from people who are secretly gay is toxic and untrue. And the takeaway from the main character in the afterlife is that life is beautiful, even though his sexually confused neighbor blew his head off. Yeah, sure. A much better movie about happiness is the Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life. The message in that movie is that life is beautiful and worth living when you sacrifice for people around you, as opposed to life is beautiful and worth living when you do what makes you happy, like quitting your job and becoming a pothead. So go watch It's a Wonderful Life, but not before you click subscribe, and so you can watch more of my videos. Thank you.